U.S. President Donald Trump offended many South Koreans when he said the Seoul government will, quote, do nothing without our approval, in response to a reporter's question regarding President Moon Jae-in's consideration of easing sanctions against Pyongyang.
The Moon Jae-in government is currently putting a lot of effort into relations with North Korea, although we are largely affected by the United States. The South Korean government is working on it, so that sounds like an arrogant way of talking.
As a Korean, I am angry that Donald Trump says South Korea cannot lift sanctions against North Korea without U.S. approval. South Korea is an independent state, and the issue of improving relations with North Korea is not only a national issue, but also an independent diplomatic right of South Korea and a matter of settling peace between North and South Korea.
The South Korean president has engaged with North Korea despite a hardline position from Washington. Securing Pyongyang's participation in the Winter Olympics and other moves from Seoul have calmed a previously tense atmosphere as Trump put the Korean peninsula on the brink of war with his 2017 threat of the total destruction of North Korea at the UN. Many South Koreans see the alliance with the U.S. as an obstacle to inter-Korean détente.
The alliance can only be a stumbling block on the way to the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula and the establishment of a permanent peace regime. Therefore, the South Korea-U.S. alliance must be dismantled in order to reach a new era of peace, prosperity, and unification.
The U.S. adamantly opposes providing so-called corresponding measures as North Korea moves toward denuclearization. As North Korea suspended its nuclear and missile tests, greater pressure comes to bear on the U.S. to lift its sanctions. Officials from China, Russia, and North Korea met this week in Moscow to discuss potential corresponding measures from Washington and to map out a revision of U.S.-led sanctions against Pyongyang. Frank Smith, Press TV, Seoul.